G'day you good motherfuckers, the Buttsman here, and let me ask you this question. If you refuse to date a trans woman because they were previously a man, does that make you a bad person? And does it make you a gay person? Now there's nothing wrong. Let me preface this entire video by saying there's nothing wrong with being trans, gay, whatever. It's just about defining these things. That's all I want to do in this video. So if you're sitting at your keyboard right now or on your phone just wanting to freak out and dye your hair blue and run into the streets and protest this bigot, then just calm down. Because I want to get into the nitty-gritty of the situation. Because there are more and more people identifying as trans every single day. So if you're out there in the dating world, you may very well come across a trans person in your endeavors to find the love of your life. And here is the question. Is it okay to not be attracted to them after you find out they're trans? Because there's a lot of trans women that look like women but have penises. And is that okay? And does that make you gay? That is what we're trying to find out in this video. Because as I said, there's nothing wrong with being gay or trans. My father's gay or trans. But I just want to know how we can define it. That's all I want to find out here. And now that I've laid out the unnecessary terms and conditions of this video is brought to you by the great people at Established Titles. Look at this. I'm a lord. I'm a lord. I'm a lord. Ladies and gentlemen, you must now refer to me as Lord Isaac Butterfield because I've teamed up with the great people at Established Titles, and I'll tell you what they can do for you. If you jump onto their website and grab yourself a title package, here's what you get. You get a square foot of land in the great land of Scotland, and because of the historic customs in that great land of Scotland, you then become a lord or a lady. Ooh. You can even put that on your next plane ticket, Lord, whatever your bloody name is. It's fantastic, and it's a great gift idea, particularly coming into the holiday season. You got that relative that you hate and you don't know what to do with them, or you like them and you want them to be a lord and live their best life. This is where Established Titles comes in, but it doesn't stop there. Inside of your title package that you grab on establishedtitles.com, you will also get a unique plot number and you'll be able to track exactly where your plot of land is. And if you buy now, we're going to be neighbors. Come over and share some sugar. Ugh, ew. On top of that, Established Titles also plants a tree for every single purchase made. They work with global charity partners like One Tree Planet and Trees for the Future to help with reforestation. Ladies and gentlemen, how good is that? Head over to establishedtitles.com right now because there's a massive sale on, and if you want an extra 10% off, use the code Lord Butterfield or go to establishedtitles.com/Lord Butterfield for your first step in becoming a lord today. Now, back to the video. Love is love, they, them's good, all right? I've prefaced it with everything, all right? Christ, you can't be mad at me now. But I found a video on YouTube from a series called Love, Don't Judge, where people just watch and judge. So I don't know why they called it that. Called My Trans Girlfriend Doesn't Make Me Gay. And well, not to be a dick, poor choice of words, not to be a dick, but I beg to differ. I don't know, let's have a look.
This is Victoria. She fell in love with Chris. The couple first met in high school, but back then, both their lives were very different.
Right, to begin with, these two look completely normal. If you pass them in the street, you wouldn't have a second glance. Good on them, they look like they're in love. Marvelous.
I'd have kids spitting on me or throwing trash at me, yelling obscenities, telling me to go kill myself every single day.
And that is very real. If you attack a trans person just because they're trans, you are a piece of shit. Or, you know what? Anyone in that regard. If you attack anyone just for who they are, you are a fucking asshole and you're not welcome on this channel. Fucking unsubscribe and piss off now, all right? Fuck off.
When I was transitioning, it felt like nobody would ever love me.
Having lost touch after graduating, years later, romance blossomed between the two after they unexpectedly matched on Tinder.
Wow. What a Tinder conversation that would be. Hey, what have you been up to? NM, well, what about you? I have tits now, I'm coming over. Okay. What a beautiful fucking love story that is, and so modern.
Even with high school fading into a distant memory, the couple have found that some judgment still remains the same.
Some of the worst stereotypes that we'll get, that I'm a man and he's gay.
I don't know, this is a fucking hard one, right? Because a lot of people, like there's a whole spectrum of people's opinions on trans people. And at one end of the spectrum, they're like, yes, every man who says that a woman is a natural born woman and they can have babies, etc., etc., etc. And there's other people that say, no, they're an abomination. I think we should all be, not even in the middle, probably, I like to think I'm towards the positive end of the scale. I will call her a she and a woman because it's the nice thing to do. And if she were here right now, I would call her a she. I'm calling her a she right now because that's the good thing to do as a human being. We want to, just be polite to each other and try to help each other through this world. But does it make him gay? Does it make him gay that his girlfriend has a penis? It's not gay, all right? Once again, not that there's anything wrong with that.
My father's gay.
When I saw him on Tinder, I knew that I already had eyes for him.
But I saw her and went, oh my God, that's Victoria. I mean, she didn't look that much different than she did in high school. She's always been pretty.
Hey, as I said before, they're pretty cute. Good fucking on them.
But
These are the first messages that Chris sent me on Tinder, and I was so nervous because I had just gotten my bottom surgery.
Oh, here we go. A spanner in the works. So she has had the bottom surgery. Now, bottom surgery, of course, is not for the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually for the penis or the vagina, the removal of the addition of a penis or a vagina. In this case, a removal of a dick. And when I say spanner in the works, I mean the spanner has been sawn off. And also, she mentions earlier on in this clip that she's had hormones for a long period of time and she transitioned at a very young age. And the thing about young people transitioning is they actually block their hormones, so they don't develop into a masculine young person if they are born a male. Now, this seems at the outset a pretty positive thing, right? Because if you're trans and your gender, you're non-binaries and all the things, you might be thinking, hey, listen, I don't want to go through puberty and start looking like a man because that's where people get body dysmorphia from. But the problem with that is a lot of people change their mind. And if you block puberty, a lot of things can actually happen to you. A lot of fucked up things can happen to you, okay? So this is why, for a lot of people, giving hormone blockers to children is fucking insane. It's just, you're not in an age to make that decision at all. And I'm glad that she's turned out happy and all that type of stuff, but for a lot of people, it doesn't end up that way. I also imagine that her dick didn't grow and her balls didn't grow. Her dick. What a great saying. I imagine they didn't grow either. So it would have been a small surgery, like removing a skin tag.
I hadn't told anyone about it yet.
I said, you've become quite a beautiful woman, Victoria. I'm very proud of you for pushing through the terrible hate and living your truth.
I messaged him and I said, I'm good, but I'm actually recovering from surgery at the moment, so I'm not working.
Me cock's off, mate. Come on over and test out me brand new hole. It's rip-roaring ready to go. It's like buying a barbecue, isn't it? You got to have everyone over, got to bring some chips and dip, couple of snags on the barbie. In this case, probably not a snag because it might be your old cock.
So he said, what did you have surgery on? And I said, I had gender confirmation surgery. And I had an emoji of a eggplant and then a taco.
I'm glad she has a sense of humor about all of this. I imagine if you didn't, it would be a fucking tough existence. Also, on a serious note, I hear that bottom surgery, the removal of a penis to create a vagina, is fucking horrendous and a terrible recovery. If you are a trans person and you can get through life without doing that, do it, because it's a fucking nightmare from what I hear. In saying that, she is without a penis now. So does that then make her a woman? Well, here's the question. What is a woman? People can't define that at the moment for some strange reason. Across the world, people will not define it. Well, it's someone who identifies as a woman. What is a woman? Well, someone with, it can't be with breasts and a vagina because some women don't have breasts and vaginas. Well, what is a woman? Is it chromosomes? Well, no, it's more of a feeling. Is it? All right. Holy shit, we're in a bit of a fucking weird point at the moment, aren't we? And as for the whole question, is old mate straight now that she's removed her penis? Well, every single chromosome in her body is male. The only female ones that exist in her body, were her testicles. It's a hard combination of words. Her testicles, which were removed. The testicles there that have now been removed once contained chromosomes that were female. Now they're gone, it's 100% male. I don't mean it, fuck me. So is he gay, is he straight? I believe the term is medium rare. He's in the middle.
But the couple have come up against a lot of prejudice about their relationship, due to Victoria being part of the trans community.
Some of the worst stereotypes that we'll get, really most basic one is that I'm a man and he's gay.
But I don't know. If it's an ancient Indian burial ground and you remove the graves, it's still an ancient Indian burial ground and it may be haunted, all right? So in my mind, what I'm trying to get across here is there may be a ghost dick flipping and flopping around in the middle of the night in their bed. That's all I'm saying.
They always ask about surgical status and they do not word it that pleasantly.
First question, to put it bluntly, is always just, does she have a penis?
What does it matter?
Well, it matters if you're running around saying, hey, I'm not gay, 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 I'm not gay. Why does it matter if people consider that to be gay? Two people with male chromosomes only are having sex. In fact, the only female chromosomes in this entire sexual relationship are in the other dude, they're both born male. It's the one who's still a male in his balls. That's the only female chromosomes that exist. Here's the question for you. Would you consider performing oral sex on her if she still had a penis? I know it's a bit vulgar, but if you sucked off her dick, I think that's pretty gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. And if you say that you won't suck off your transgender girlfriend's dick, then you don't really love her, do you?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So my YouTube channel, I get a lot of support, but I also certainly get some people commenting, you know, man, ugly, fat, you know.
Welcome to YouTube. Don't get mad. Some of the dumbest pricks alive live in the comment section. Hello to all the people that typed first on this video. Fuck you to the moon.
My favorite one is fake vajayjays, grotesque.
I think a tailor-made vagina would be fantastic. You could put make it into a little cup holder. You could make you could put like arrows towards the clit so you could find it for once. So then in the video, the couple go to catch up with a few family members or friends.
It's sad that we live in a world where someone would be worried that other people are going to have reservations towards you simply because you're being who you are.
Honestly, like obviously people aren't going to find this normal because it's not. It's not the normal way things are done. Doesn't mean it's wrong, it just means it's not absolutely 100% normal. It's not normal to cut your cock off, just saying. So why did I make this video? It's not to trash gay people, it's not to trash trans people or anyone in the middle. It's just to point out the fact that if you are born a man, you are still a man all the way through life. I will treat you as a woman because it's the nice thing to do. But if you marry someone and you've still got a big old penis, and then even after that, it's still a little bit gay. There's nothing wrong with that. No one cares if you're gay. And honestly, no one cares if you're trans either. If you're around people that really care, they're bad people. Fuck them off, all right? You don't need that. But why are we avoiding labels like gay? It's weird. It doesn't make sense to me why you would avoid that label of gay. Like, is this some inbuilt homophobia of yours? I'm not too sure. I just think when people see the title of this video, which is I date a trans woman and I'm not gay, people call a little bit bullshit. And it doesn't become about your life or her experience through life. It becomes about this label. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Like, people are gonna put shit on you, and they put shit on everyone and everyone's different relationship. Just enjoy your time, enjoy yourself, and if you're a trans person, live your best life. As long as you're not fucking injecting children with hormones or like they do in America, double mastectomies on 14-year-olds. As long as you're not doing that, over the age of 18, go nuts. Remove those nuts. Whatever you want to do, who gives a shit? Just don't do it to kids. In saying that, I wish them all the very best. I hope they get married and have babies, because she can have babies now. She's a woman. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace to the Middle East. Big stinks. Toodle over. Bye-bye.